Today, women's breast cancer awareness can be found in every aspect of our lives. You turn on the television and there's women's breast cancer awareness. You turn on your radio and there's women's breast cancer awareness. You turn on your computer and there's women's breast cancer awareness with those little pink ribbons everywhere. However, did you know that like women, men can develop breast cancer? In fact, like women, men have hormones that create breast cells and breast tissue. I have researched and found that breast cancer in men is so rare that there's little research or study into it. In fact, men don't feel the need to get screened for breast cancer regularly, and this can be detrimental to their health. I have chosen this topic because this year, 2,360 men are expected to develop breast cancer, with 430 of those men dying. I know this is a small number, however, I believe it's my responsibility to raise awareness of breast cancer in men due to 2 family members dying of cancer. So now, I will provide you with some background information on breast cancer in men and the rarity, what causes breast cancer in men, and the signs to look for. Before I begin, I want to inform you that estrogen is a female hormone and androgen is a male hormone. However, both hormones play significant parts in the development of breast cancer in men. According to the website American Cancer Association, according to international statistics, men represent 1% of all new breast cancer cases, with 1 out of 1,000 of those men developing severe breast cancer. So now, I will go on to provide you with information on what can cause breast cancer in men. In fact, we need to look for several elements. As stated on the website breastcancer.org, like women, when men age, this increases their chance of developing breast cancer. High estrogen levels, which can be caused by hormonal medicine, weight gain, or hormones injected into our foods like beef or cattle, can cause the development of breast cancer in men. A syndrome in humans known as Klinefelter syndrome, which is basically the production of more estrogen hormones than androgen hormones, can cause the development of breast cancer in men. Being exposed to radiation as an adolescent can also increase a man's chance of developing breast cancer. Another element would be family history. In fact, men who have had male family members diagnosed with breast cancer can inherit a gene called BC1 or 2. These men have a 1% chance of developing breast cancer by the age 70. 1 in 1,000 men inherit this gene, but typically male breast cancer diagnosis has no ties to this gene, so that's a good thing. So, I have provided you some background on breast cancer in men and the rarity, what causes breast cancer in men. Now we will go on to some of the signs and symptoms to look for. In fact, as stated on the website breastcancer.org, if a man feels lumps around his breast, if he has nipple pain and inverted nipple, if he has nipple discharge or sores around his nipple and areola, or enlarged lymph nodes, all of these are indications that that man is at risk of developing breast cancer. So now I will provide you with a visual so that we can look at some of those areas where we can identify those signs. Okay, here we have the man's breast. Here's the man's areola. It can be in the color black or brown. This is the nipple in the middle, and underneath these areas, that's where you can locate the lymph nodes. A man can feel around his breast for lumps. He can feel underneath his armpit for enlarged lymph nodes, or if he sees sores around his areola or his nipple. All of these are indications that that man is at risk of developing severe breast cancer. So, also, be informed that the discharge that can come from the nipple can be in the form of blood or it can be clear in color. As stated on the article, Banks I, No Man's Land, Men's Illness and the NHS, 2001, there are fueling concerns that fewer visits to the doctor and delays in seeking medical attention can decrease a man's chance of early detection, prevention, and treatment of diseases. I state that to state this. Men can go up to 19 months without being diagnosed with breast cancer, and this is detrimental to a man's health. Also, as stated on the website breastcancer.org, there has been a 25% increase of male breast cancer over a 25-year period from 1973 to 1988. So men, I believe it will benefit you greatly to know the signs and symptoms and know that if not detected early, breast cancer can be detrimental to your health. For more information on breast cancer in men, visit the original site for breast cancer awareness at breastcancer.org. Until then, like those little pink ribbons, let's wear some little blue ribbons for the men.